No, you've really got to just kick it out, up.
Nobody stresses himself enough here.
Brilliant. There you go.
That's what I expected the first time, to be honest.
That's money, yes.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Thanks a million, guys.
You need to leave it for absolutely.
That's nice. That's nice.
You're going to find out whether your body's cutting it or not for you, okay? And then we're going to, once we find out the body can do what we want it to do and it's doing it, then we challenge it more. In preparation for the golf ball. The golf ball, it's Navy SEAL training. So then, you don't bleed in battle, right? So the training's harder than essentially the real thing. So when the ball's there, the nervous system's not that overactive anymore. That stimulus is just part of we've dampened this stimulus. It's part of the event. You recognise it, but you're going to recognise it, thank you, in a different place. Your body has habitualised timeline to hitting this golf ball. This is the thing, right? What's going to change? One of the biggest changes that you have to recognise is the moment where you're striking the golf ball, and relative to the ball, where are you? Most of you are here when you hit a golf ball. Okay, to be here is a whole different ball game. You don't create time by slowing things down. You create time by moving something earlier and quicker. And then what's preceding comes later. And that is your time lag. Most of us aren't moving early enough and dynamically enough with the body. The bunker showed us that. We couldn't get far enough left into that golden space. You have to get over there, and then you're pushing off to create the force and rotating, and then the strike comes. It's the last thing. With most people, because like what Steve was talking about earlier, focusing on my hands and arms, P2, 3, all this business, you're so used to watching the golf club that this is driving the sequence, whereas the sequence is coming from somewhere else. What we've got to do is we've got to optimise the origin of where that sequence is coming from, and it's from the ground through the hip. 40%, over 40% of your energy for your golf swing comes through your hips. But your hips don't move, okay, very well without your feet and your ankles. Otherwise, you're using your spine. That's me using my spine. This is me using my feet and my ankles. Look at the difference. And what this also allows me to do is drop and pop, because I can bend my knees and I can flex my hips, look, so I've got ability to control my low point, instead of having to use spine flexion and extension to control my low point. Most people who look at the 1, 2, 3, 4 and try and do a 3, try and do it with the spine. Try and get forward like this, lateral flexion, thinking of bend forward flexion. This is all happening way earlier. You've already gone by the time you're probably thinking of this. So it becomes difficult to achieve, and then the body just fires early because it's got to hit a golf ball. We're removing the mechanical disadvantages just to let your body function. We're not trying to move in a particular way, we're just trying to remove all the noise. We remove all the noise, your body can function. You're bringing the noise. We're just removing it, but we're removing it through movement. You trying to move a certain way is noise that you don't have when you play other sports. We've just run an amazing first GRF Golf School with Mind Factor, with Carl Morris, one of the world's leading performance coaches, at an amazing place, 2-day golf school. It's been fantastic at West Arts, hasn't it?
Yeah, great 2 days, wonderful location, incredible weather, a really good group. It's been a special couple of days.
And myself and the team, we're looking forward to the next couple of weeks because we're going to be coming out to Utah. GRF Golf's coming to America, and we're going to be in Utah at the end of June, first couple of weeks in July. We've got spaces available at our golf schools, and if you'd like to experience GRF Golf School, we'd love to see you there to help transform your game. And it's something, Carl, you've seen firsthand over the last 2 days, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been involved in golf for an awful long time now, 30 odd years, coaching at the sort of thick end of things. And I have to say, the 2 days I've spent here with Marcus and his team, it's just blown me away. It's a fantastic, life-changing, golf-changing experience where you'll you'll spend time with this guy and you'll explore elements of the game that you've perhaps not done before. But above anything else, what I think you'll get from coming for the school with Marcus is you'll get a sense of what could be truly possible with your golf in the future. To me, it's really exciting that you could put a lot of patterns that have held you back for so long, explore some of your ideas and really start to play a game that perhaps at the moment you could only dream of. It's a very, very special 2 days.
Thanks, Carl. That means so much. That's a ringing endorsement. Very, very excited to come out and share this with you guys. So if you're interested, follow all the links. You can book in. There's some spaces still available, so jump in quick, and we look forward to seeing you in Utah. You're going to do that? Richard might get this, to be fair. Yeah. I'm a bit worried about Richard. He's probably going to show me up. Okay. So, hip loading. This is lead hip, firing. Trail hip, loading, firing. Vertical. Lateral. Rotation, all through the hips. This is three-dimensional hip function. Now you've got the traction of the ground. These become alive. This is taking all the demand away from the upper body. I want to make sure none of you get this wrong. And when I'm there, I can guarantee that pretty much everyone gets it wrong. So I can't allow that to happen, and you can't allow it to happen. Otherwise, you're not training your hips. And that's worse than doing nothing. You're better off doing nothing because you're doing something you don't intend, so you're introducing noise. This fits on the vector map. So you start here. I'm going to start on my trail side. I'm going to turn, it doesn't matter whether you're left or we're all right-handed, so it's fine. Starting on my trail side, I'm turning my feet towards the grey. I'm still on my trail side. Now, I'm keeping my feet pointed at 45 degrees down the grey, both feet. Now I'm going to drop to my lead side, to the orange. My feet point that way. Now I've loaded my left hip. Glutes loaded. I stay on this lead side and I just twist the disc and extend. And now I've fired my hip. Okay. And I've also used my right foot too. And my mass has shifted. I'm lead side. This, if ever you struggle striking a golf ball, if you're a stack and tilt merchant, you're probably staying on this side and doing this. I don't encourage it because there's no momentum created from shifting direction. You need to change direction to create momentum, and you need to change direction quickly, and then you get that transfer through to the arms and you're in a different place. You're ahead of the action. Now I can push off and I've got a late hit. Now I've got to get to that side. What do? I'm on my lead side. I twist my feet to the yellow, and now I drop to my trail side, and now I've loaded my right hip. And I stay on my right side and I can pop. This is what your backswing needs. Everything this is doing, this has to do less. Okay? Now if I want to get over to that side, I twist my feet, then I go to the other side. So you twist, drop, pop. I'm on my trail, twist, I'm still on this side, drop to the other side, and pop. Off we go, see what you can do. Extend that. There you go, that's it, that pushes the hip back. That's how you get rotation. That rotates pelvis. Now, go up, now stay here. Now twist both feet to them. Left foot, good, now stay where you are. Now drop when your hip to the knee. No, you don't twist your feet, don't need to twist your feet, just drop. Self drop into this space. Now, stay here on this side of the floor. Now, stay over here and stand up. Yes, there you go. We've got a drop, Declan. Watch me. Drop. Drop. And then spring. Yes. Good. Good. There you go. That's why you don't have a peak. This gives you the spike on the pressure plate. That's why I'm
Is it right?
Lovely, Mark. Yes, Mark. Lovely. Yeah, it's fantastic. Good.
You really get that arse clear of the target.
Yeah, slowing it.
Yeah,
Drop it back into
that. Yeah. Oh, I swear now. So you've really got to just kick it out, Up. Kick it out and just forward. So not like a little jump you did earlier, not a little jump that we did first day.
And then when you get onto the carpet,
Yeah, you rip it.
That's your knee, Justin.
So it's there, ripping it.
put a lot of butt roll on it. Look,
There, ripping it.
so it's a little bit going back, and then a lot more.
Thanks.
Tell me which side of his body do you think he's more comfortable using?
Left side.
Right.
Your left side, yeah. Your right side.
Yeah,
You've got
I feel
a weak
more
right foot
comfortable.
for some reason. You're probably right-footed.
Yeah.
Now
No.
now it's really interesting. He's
Yeah.
doing it different now to how he was a minute ago. He's actually doing it bang on.
Yeah. But he's
But
brilliant.
that's not a look I want to see on his
No.
on his face because he doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
You're right.
So that's not a place I want to be. Because if he doesn't know what's going on, he's doing something really well. He doesn't even recognise it, and for obvious reasons, it's probably going to even make things worse. Stick with me now. Don't go off piste, right? So twist your feet to the grey. No, but stay on the right side. You've dropped to twist. So stay on the right side. No. Stay up. Look at me. Right. Don't look anywhere else but me now, right?
Yeah.
Stay on this side with your weight. You don't have to keep your feet pointing at me. Just shift your hips over. Not your shot. Just move your hips across. That's okay. Good. Now twist your feet to the grey. Twist your feet that way. Good. Now drop. Good. Now you loaded. Now you dropped to loading to left side.
Do I feel that? I can feel it in my arse, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Now stay there with loaded left. So your weight's left.
Yeah.
You stand up, spring, twist to stand up. Don't fall back. You went back. Stay on this side with me. Stay left. Yes. Okay. Good.
I'm gonna get out there.
Don't think about a golf swing.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm thinking about balance.
There's other stuff going off here, by the way. There's aberrant reflexes and stuff like that. So, there are other stuff going on. If you notice Steve's right hand when he does it, notice what his right hand does.
Oh, it goes out, doesn't it? Is that balance?
He's
Or?
using his right hand to twist. Go on, twist. Stand up now. Look, see his right hand when he twists.
Oh, yeah. Is that bad or good?
It's neither.
Neither.
It's just, it is what it is. It just means when you want to twist that way, you're probably flipping the whole thing.
No.
Okay? But that doesn't matter. The body's already aware of all this. It's not an issue. It just means it's a bit of noise. There's tension there. If that's moving, there's muscular effort. There's tension going. It's not relaxed. I just want you to be aware of keeping these relaxed now.
Okay.
Stay on this side. Twist your feet this way.
Right.
Good. And now drop this way with you. Let your hips stick out more. Good. Stay on this side. And oh, yeah, good. Straight. That's it. Just grab a golf club, Steve. Grab your club. Just stand there for me and have a swing. No golf ball. Just swing in the air. Just in the air. No ground contact. Back and forth. Just back and forth. Now, could you feel a drop and pop on the left side? How would we get it?
Yeah, I could feel it, yeah. The drop and pop. No?
No.
So, if you were grading that out of 1, 2, or 3, what would you give it? Be objective.
3.
It's a 3. It is mine. It's a 1 or a 2. Okay. We've got to make our 1 or 2, his 3, our 3, his 3. Okay.
Push your hip out, Steve. What he's doing on the
So,
thing.
Steve, just go on there for me. Now, can you feel it with the club and the board? So, drop, pop, drop, pop.
Yeah. I can feel it. I can put my weight on there.
So, just step over there because it's on camera. This I want you to watch this when you watch this video. But just move that way or you won't see it. So here, what I would do, guys, is start with the club over here. Now I can use my drop pop. I didn't tell you this. I just wanted to see what's happening first. So here. Now I could be on those discs. Of course, the disc won't. I would be my feet aren't twisting like the disc because there's friction. But if I was on the discs, they'd be doing this.
Yeah.
Okay. Notice how balanced it is. because all forces go this way. All these outward arrows are actually forces back at you to keep stability. So I can challenge myself in all these directions and push back out of them towards centre. So this thing can swing. I can oppose it wherever I want to go. If I do this, I'm not opposing anything. And then I'm trying to feel it and push it, and it's kind of, that's back to yesterday when we first came on the range. Just go back on here.
That ball.
Just one sec. You're all going to have a go at this with the club in a minute. Just go back on there. Now with your right hand on the club, Steve, just your right.
Got this six.
See what the club does.
So one motion.
This is where we're all at, without realising, on different levels. This is what you're working with when you're practicing on your own.
That feels.
But it's not what you were doing, you see. So this is where your practice session spirals, and guess what? He's on probably driver by now after 20 minutes of practicing on a range. Writing checks again. So
Yeah.
Gripping it with both hands is worse. Your body's wanting security, you see, and we want to give it insecurity, so it's got to find stability in a very challenging environment. So, can I just borrow a club? So just watch, Steve. Stop. Right, it's annoying. Right, just start with your club here. Right, twist your feet that way and drop. Now, to swing this club, all we do is we stay left and we stand up, we spring. Okay, now, it's all right, jump back on, stay on your left, club over here. Now, keep the club there and drop the other way with your hip. That's it. Now, we pop the hip, stay where you are. Stay where you are, you're going to pop this, you're just going to pop it. Wait. And that's me first.
Yeah.
Throws it. Not bad, but you're still in flexion. Well, I don't know why you're looking that way. Watch me, ready? Watch me. Drop. Keep your eyes on me. Pop. Good. Okay. Now keep it there.
Yeah.
Drop. Yes. Drop. Now keep your eyes on me.
Yeah.
Pop. Not bad. Now, when you feel comfortable, spring. There you go. Good. Yeah, look, now he's starting to use his hips. Just step off it for me and do a few swings. Both hands. Just in the air, back and forth. Not bad. That's better, isn't it? What number's that?
For me, 3.
What number is it for us? 2. He's flicked it. We thought he was worse, he thought he was better. Now he thinks he's worse and we think he's better. So he's actually now on the right lines. He's actually been quite objective with himself in how he's feeling. This is good. On the vector map, on the slider, you slide towards the yellow and you turn the foot in, that loads the hip. Now you twist and push away from the yellow, and that's your left hip. And that's the force back at me. Okay. We can do, if some of you want to really, yesterday was a bit of a light bulb for this. If you want to use this, how do we get that? Naturally, I can't do that by actioning it from here. It's a reaction. If I slide to the red and push back, I get this. Now I can use what I was doing. I'm actually going this way to get speed this way, which loads the joints and loads the shaft. Then when I move it, I won't do it with a club. Now I've got this. And now I've got both. That's just an iteration of where we can go here. Up on there, feet together, slide to the yellow and twist the foot in. Okay, just one
Oh,
sec.
I mean-
Slide that to the
Oh,
yellow.
that- yeah.
Slide that left foot
Pointing
to the yellow.
there.
Yeah, just no. I didn't say point it. Okay, just slide it so the foot. Take your foot up. Yes, just take your foot off a second. This is going to go like that.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
So it's going to be at 90 degrees to that. Yeah, but you need to load it. So you need to just, that's it, let yourself go with it. Once you're there, push off your toe, spring back. Now, that's good, but you didn't go up. So drop in again. Now stand up. Good, that's it. Good, now slide it to do it. Yes. That's a 2. That's a 2. Don't twist the foot out, but I want you to spring up off the toe. So drop in first, now spring up off the toe. That's good. He's trying to use his heel for security. I want you to unweight, I want you to lift off, go up onto your toes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want him to lift onto his toe.
For this exercise, let his heels, well,
Yeah.
better, just for this exercise, because he's training his toe. Okay? Good. Okay, if you take that and go over there and see the guys, take your golf club, Declan, and they're going to talk you through a 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got to commit to that shift.
So you're going to start on the back. Start at the, yep, so
Oh, yeah.
an example, yeah, so weight-wise, it's 1, sorry, weight-wise, you're starting there, it's 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, so you rock through, 1, 2's back, 3, yes, good effort, well done, you got nicely across on 3. Wow, that's different to yesterday. Right, just stop, just do it again in 1, so you just start at the back. So just for an example, if you just wouldn't normally say this, but if you just swing to 2, or just swing into 3, so yeah. Very good. Okay. Clubs coming this way. If you the clubs on the way back that way.
I want to be on that earlier.
I want to be on
Totally
that
agree. That's what I'm trying.
So
Yeah.
when he says
It's the separation that this is going
separation.
back, but the weight's
Exactly.
going forward.
So separation, you'll hear somebody say time. A cliche word is time, all right? Time and separation is the same thing.
Yeah.
The more separation you can get there,
Yes.
so when you're watching me yesterday,
Yeah.
so see this exercise here, that's what that is there. That's separation and that's time. There's no such thing as time. You're not creating time. You know, obviously it's the time's time, you have to say separation. Brilliant. You can load this with, I mean, if you can load that as much as you can, when I say load, that's when that goes in and that, as much, and then from there, you're up. It's up. No, it's up. It's not
Straight
up,
up.
it's up.
Yeah, it's up.
Straight up gives you everything.
Yeah.
else.
It's up.
Once-
Yeah, yeah.
Once this is loaded here, it's
It's vertical. That's always been
straight
the
up.
issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
which is what you got on the,
Yeah.
later on the trampere. That's what you got. So you,
Yeah.
it's this thing. You got to load this more in earlier in 3, and then which you're doing, by the way.
Yeah.
So
Trying to.
if you give yourself what you score in your movement here yourself,
Well, 2, I'd say. But
I would say exactly that. Which is it was a 3 yesterday. That's
Yeah.
a 2, and all you've got to do is load this hip more and get up quicker.
get up quicker to get
and
to
that
the 1.
to
Yeah.
go to a 1. Brilliant. 2.5.
That's it, isn't it?
Great.
Do that till the cows come home.
Yeah, that is it. Right, just try one off the board. Just try one off the board while you're hot
Yeah.
to trot.
Same feeling.
Same feeling now. Superb. Difference there. You're starting with your feet. You're starting to swing with your feet. Brilliant.
It's nice rhythm as well,
Super.
because you have to get a certain rhythm to be able to get while you're still going back.
Have a rest.
I like that.
Have a rest.
I need a rest, but I
You
want to muscle memory it.
Yeah, but that's 1.5. You've gone to 1.5 there.
You're no longer doing the club.
Yeah, I have to muscle memory that and do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's brilliant. Thanks a million, guys.
Contrived, like, I'm not thinking of anything.
Come back. So you're back here. Back there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 quick. Brilliant. Superb.
I'll hit one off the
Yeah, yeah.
board, then I go into the deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
No.
Twist of the ring. We'll test you even more. I'm just going to put the ball a little bit further forward just so you've got to get to that 3 more. Okay? Swing.
Nobody stresses himself enough here.
Brilliant. There you
We're
go.
all living on
That's what I expected the first time, to be honest.
That's money. Yes. The first time, so just for your information, you had the ball back there
Yeah.
and you stayed on your back foot for too
Didn't get
long.
it for
So we've got to get you confident enough to get that ball up here, this area here,
Yeah.
and then you get across on 3 to get to the ball rather than jamming it.
Yeah, that seems a bit forward, but it's not.
Yeah,
You're saying it's okay.
well, all right. I'm just
For a 9,
yeah,
like.
Yeah, all right. But I'm just it's
Look.
making you work. So you're then using 3 to get
Yeah.
to the ball rather than having it there.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to have to be conscious of when you're on your own. Already, I know it's not. It's only a little bit, but I'd just rather. And that's what. So when we say moving your low point, you're now moving it rather than just putting the ball back. You're moving it yourself.
So putting the ball back is the same as moving out of the tracks in the bunker.
Yeah. No, I like that.
Right.
If this board doesn't lie, you have to get it down.
So hit one off the ball now. Same.
Same thing.
Yeah. 500 quid.
Yeah, feet together in the middle of the load.
You know,
3 earlier. So if you hit that strike,
you know where you can go now.
3 earlier. Brilliant stuff.
Putting my weight on my left side.
That's it. So
Especially if you want to, right?
do it. Start again. Okay. Slide up, or see you to that. Just up to the chevron. Now just stay down. So bend your knee. You're going. This hip's going into this space.
For some reason, I prefer.
That's it. Look at that. Let your hip go into that space, then push off your toe to go up. Now go up, spring. No, don't go back. Up.
Spring from.
Yeah, both toes go up. Ready? Jump like you did on the trumpet. Yes. Jump. That's it. Drop. Pop. No, don't slide it back. Jump up. Jump. Better.
Great.
That will come off your foot anyway, won't it? When you jump up.
Yeah, well, it won't with a golf club. That's going to keep you down because the club's going that way. You're pushing off, and the club keeps you down. Now, this is great, Steve. Go on. These are breakthroughs. Everything. Now you've got to jump off the floor. Let's see some Rory. Both feet. Yeah, go on off your toes like earlier with the trumpet. That's it.
I could leave that behind then.
I want to see more of this.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So I can leave that behind. That, my
do-
aim is to leave
Oh,
that
yeah,
behind.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
That's my mind. Leave that on behind. Will it?
Just jump on that board. Right, start here. Swing forward on 1. Rock the board. Go, not slow. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3. So swing it forward on 1. Forward on 1. No, swing it. 1. Okay. Stop for a second, Steve. Okay, you've not seen this before, so step off, step off, step off, step off. Ready? Jump back on and face me. So start back here, nice and soft. Don't be too tense and deliberate and forceful with it. Just 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Now 4. Yeah, that's all right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So it's the 2 and the 3. It goes 1, 2, 3. You don't spend long on 2. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's better. The 2's only a tap to get into 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. Lovely.
1, 2, 3. Yes. Let's have some of that. That's what we need. Some of that.
So on my hip.
Yeah.
You've got to give yourself some credit
just
You're doing amazing
dissect
stuff
you a
with
bit here,
movement.
Carl. There. What's your version of no? You said no. Then. What
No.
did that? Yeah. As soon as you hit
It
you said
felt
no.
a little bit
Yeah, just need to know what that means to you. I
fat
don't.
on here. It didn't feel like
You didn't
know,
strike you well.
Yeah,
Well,
All
middle
right,
of the club head.
We don't know what no
Yeah.
means. That's all. Just wanted to know
Yeah.
what you said no, and it's
Yeah,
just
middle
trying to
of the.
work out what that means.
Come on, Mark. If you want it balls, Ian, you want it to grab it down, hit some balls.
Yeah, that was all right.
Do you think it was a better movement?
No,
Or
I
do
think
you
that was.
it a
I
better
think that was
shot?
a better movement than that first one.
What was the movement like? Give me 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. Why was it 3? Would you say?
I don't think I followed through. That's what I felt like.
Okay.
That was a 2.
Okay.
Feel good, Declan?
Are you genuinely tuning into the movement, or is that distracting you?
No,
So different,
I'm just my movement. I'm thinking of.
Right. So at this one, hit this shot, and as you hit it, actually you're going to close your eyes and you're not going to see what's going to happen out there. Right, so you'll hit the shot, but as you hit it, you're closing your eyes, so you're not seeing the outcome. I'm not trying to keep your head down or anything like that, but I want you to then judge the movement.
So you want me to close my eyes?
No. I want you to hit the shot,
Yeah.
but as you hit the shot, you're not going to in effect look at the outcome.
Okay. I can keep my head down.
No, I don't want you to keep your head down.
Okay.
But
Make a normal swing.
just make a normal swing, but you're actually not going to look at the outcome. You're just
Okay.
going to stay with the feeling of the movement.
Okay.
What was that? 1, 2, or 3?
2.
Okay. Did you
Mine as
feel?
well. You did it. Well done.
Yeah. Did you feel more in tune with the movement then?
More open to the target at the end by not trying.
Send
No.
one down your way.
I felt very much the same as I was before.
Okay.
Attach yourself.
What was that?
1, 2, 3 the shot, and 1, 2, 3 your movement. So mark yourself on the movement, which was good. I was.
I'm absolutely loving. Correct me if I'm wrong with you, but I am just loving
Don't worry.
this.
3.
This
Got a
finish
few
here.
shots to let you release
Only
it
because I
out.
came, I felt myself
I don't
not
think I've
balanced.
ever had
Okay.
that.
All right. Good. Well, you're tuning in. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Straight up takes
Hold on.
That's
Time to
2 again.
good. Okay. Get the principle of what we're after.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, that was a 2. I didn't come off balance, but I knew it wasn't it.
swing back on 2. So the 1. There you go. So this is your reset for 1, 2, 3, 4. Recognising. Nice one here. How's that, Bob?
It was a bit fat, but
Was it?
Yeah.
Good. See, I like it now. Criticizing yourself in a positive way.
We'll hit some off the board.
Sorry, Mark. What was the movement? 1, 2, 3.
well, that's what I'm trying to do.
So what would you have graded yourself on the movement?
2 probably.
Shot.
Rubbish.
3.
3, yeah.
So his movement was better than his golf shot. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
He's recognised, he's able to differentiate his movement from his shot. The next shot might be perfect. But you see, there's so many variables with your shot. Your movement is what you're working on, and then the shot starts to improve because the release pattern's got to adapt. So just watch it again, guys. Just watch how he's using the board to create the momentum to swing the club. So just watch Mark again and watch what he's doing before the club even moves. He's using the board, using his body weight to swing his arms, to swing the club, but he's using the board, using the pressure. That's beautiful. Shot, Mark. What's your handicap, Mark? 16 handicap.
Have to replace that hat with sombrero.
not for long.
You know what she's saying, you can see like 16 and a half.
Your potential in the GRF.
Or Stetson.
Yeah.
Visual.
Fantastic. But it's not good enough.
No.
Too straight.
It's
Too straight. So in a game of golf, which is what you're all clapping for, and I agree. Look, you've got to be devil's advocate here, because we want to get the most. We want to squeeze the most out of our potential. Otherwise, you're accepting suboptimal, which is fine, which is good. But it's suboptimal for where you potentially can be. It's way better than where you were yesterday. But I'm squeezing everything out of the system here So I'm over the moon with that, but we're here to train, we're here to practice, okay? And that's fantastic, but we don't know what that would result on a golf course. It's got no real constraints here, and that might miss the fairway right. We don't know what's going on. Did you intend to draw it, or did you intend to fade it?
Draw it.
Yeah, yeah, good, okay, that's fine. For another go. Have a practice swing for a draw. Show us a practice swing for a fade. Is there much difference? Okay, so play a fade. Draw.
A draw.
So we don't know where we are. So I can't leave him like this. That's why I picture out.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So. No matter what level of golfer you are, you should be able to fade or draw. You're just spinning the ball one way or the other. In every other sport you can do it. Otherwise you're toe ending it in football and you're accepting it. You're in row Z and you're like, oh, it's all right. Because it's still in the stadium, right? But it's not on the pitch. It's nowhere near the goal. So just have another go, see if you can fade it. Because I want to know what you're associating with the fade. This is for Jim.
I was hitting to the right.
So now let's go for a draw. Okay, not bad.
You good?
Not bad. What we've got to be careful of here is recognising whether he's using his path for his face. Because he was a pull draw. Okay. So was he swinging left to close his face? Which yes you were.
Yeah.
Okay is the answer. Because basically what you're doing is you're pull drawing it, which means now can we get a push draw? Can we start the ball out? So we're challenging his swing direction. Up to the right. Straighter. Or to the left. Without having to change my alignment. Through sequencing, body orientation. But if I don't have the 1, 2, 3, 4, if I'm moving together, as the club's coming down, I can't get over there. I can't get my goal. I can't get physically into that space that I need to get a path that's coming from here into out. It's now inaccessible. Just jump on there for me and do a 1, 2, 3, 4 because this is more. It's longer. There's more momentum. There's more mass. It's more recognisable. Start back there for me on 0. Rock it forward on 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a bit too slow and contrived. Start again. Relax your elbows. So that's the most tension you want in your arms.
Right, okay.
In a golf swing, right? Ever. So start there. Rock the ball to swish it forward on 1. Now the club's got to go with you. Ready? Okay, you need me. Start with me. Don't look at that. Look at me. Right, ready?
Yep.
Now look at me. Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2. You've got to get used to swinging this golf club freely and not trying to. You've been trying to control this golf club at all stages of every part of your swing. Right. So this is 1 and 2, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
1. I'm waiting for you. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Ready? Let's start back here. Look at me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
So I picked Steve out on purpose because his swing direction can't get far enough to the right. And guys, this is what you need for a driver. Sorry, Steve. Why do we need a swing direction to the right with a driver? I've said it about 1 million times on the channel.
Travelling up, isn't it?
It's travelling up.
Doing slowly.
So watch this. If I'm hitting up, This is my swing. If I want to hit the ball on the up, without changing direction, okay, look where my path goes. Left. So I'm hitting up. So I'm trying to hit up, and the more I'm trying to hit up, the more I'm going left, and then I want to close my face for a draw, and what do I get? I get pull draws. And then the problem is I've got a path to the left. So if I want to keep my face straight, now I've got shots that might start straight, but are going to go that way. So I'm fighting this. Can't keep the thing in the box.
Yeah.
But if you go like this, look how far right the swing is relative to the path. I'm swinging over there for a path that's not as far over there because we're hitting on the up.
Right, okay.
Because the upward part of the arc is coming back round. That's why you need that yellow space. That's why you need the drop into that golden space in the bunker. Particularly with this, that bunker play was all about driver as well as irons. That's why you can't bypass that bunker, and I guess not many people use it apart from bunker play. You need that space. Now, you can release and draw it. So this yellow space allows you to go into this space. Just jump on for me. Just do your 1, 2, 3, Steve, from your back foot. Feel this space here. Use your, keep looking at me, use the hip to get you into 3, into the yellow. On 3, use your hip to get to me. Yeah, but in 3, don't slow it down and do it that way, you never get it. Yes. And again. You can see the cogs turning, can't you? It's good. Yes. And again. Good. That's stay there. That's for a shot that's going to be drawing over here. Because you're going to close your face.
Right.
Okay, just have a couple of shots. Now it's only a 1, 2, 3 on body movement. Can you move into that space that you're picturing, that yellow? Brilliant. Now now that's a bona fide block. Okay, not swinging because there was no shape on that. I know his face wasn't open to a path that was slightly left, and I'm guessing he was up. I'd have to use the guessing he was up. Now, put your right hand on your left bicep like that. Remember the exercise yesterday?
Yeah.
Can you release the club out to me and rotate? Flick. Yeah, you got to rotate it. Flick it to me and rotate it. So you got to close it earlier. Yeah. Because his body's allowing him to swing the club into this space, he's just got to train his release to be able to react to now where his body's taking him. Because he's now creating the lower body movement for the upper body to react, and now this release to take place, but his body doesn't quite know how to close the face to a path that's so far right. So on a golf course, what does he do? His body takes him left because it doesn't know how to rotate the face to such a path, to such a right biased path. All you've got to do is take yourself into that yellow space. That's so good. Now you're going to start to be able to feel what is face and path. So just see he's getting consistency. Before he was getting push draws and pull cuts, and now he's got this little push. So he can just now let his face close and he's attuning himself to the critical variables that are determining that ball fly.
There we go.
Yeah, you just feel the face. That was beautiful, that one. That was a perfect face and path. That. Off you go. Not bad. So I'm going to throw it back and then you release it out to me and rotate it. Just with left hand. That was better. Towards me. Yeah.
That feels like it's going to go right over there, though.
Swing,
right over there.
swing it to me. Grip it with both hands now and have a shot.
Fuck knows where that's gone.
Just gone up, watch. It went up, but you actually closed your face. Just go straight in again. Same feeling. Hey, not bad. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a proper draw now. It's good. Look at the work we have to do here just to tweak the needle. It's harder with the driver because he's been used to using a certain power source which has skewed his sequencing, which has thrown his orientation out. So he's reorientating using a totally different operating system. Restrict your backswing somewhat. Yeah. There you go.
Does that make sense?
Yes. That's fantastic, Richard. That's the tempo. That's the abruptness you need to get into your left side. The tempo you need to get into your left side.
Well done, Mark. Fraction earlier. Very good.